If you're a drummer and you have a gig coming up that's last minute, here's how I would prepare for it. I'm a drummer. I've been playing drums for about 11 years. I've done multiple gigs. I've played on the news. I've played at Stax Music Academy. I've played in front of hundreds of people, and I have some experience. So here's what I would do if I had a last minute gig. I'm talking like the day of, or even like tomorrow, like 5, 6, 7 songs, that kind of thing. First thing I would do is I would immediately write out the form of each song. Here's what I mean. Go to each song. Maybe if you have an iPad or notebook, get your notes app out or get a pen out and write down, okay, title of the song, underline it, and then, okay, we got verse, chorus, bridge, interlude, chorus, bridge, chorus, done with the song. I don't know, that's random. Write that out, right? And we don't have a lot of time, so we need to keep it really simple. Write that out, and then write out how long those bars, how long each section is in bars. So let's say the chorus is 8 bars, the verse is 12 bars, the bridge is 16 bars, that kind of thing. Go about each one, verse, write it down, chorus, write it down. Verse is this many bars, chorus this many bars, bridge this many bars, blah, blah, blah. And then if you know how, next to that, like you have the verse here, verse, chorus, you have like the words here, you have the bar number here, how many bars each section is, and then maybe on the other side of the verse, chorus, bridge section over here, write down, if you're a drummer, write down like a little like measure long thing of what you're playing. So like write out the drum beat you're doing for like one measure. Like write down 5 little lines, kick, snare, hi-hat, all that stuff. Write that down next to, on the other side of where you wrote the verse, chorus, bridge, and all that stuff. So now you have, let's just say the verse, you have the verse here, you have how long it is here, and you have a 1 measure drum beat written out of what you're playing there. So that way when you're playing it, you can just look down and be like, okay, that's what I'm playing. And then after you do that for all the songs, just go through each song and do that for each one. Right now, all you got to do, you don't have a lot of time because it's the last minute, as we know. Now you literally need to listen to the songs as much as you possibly can before the gig. And ideally what happens is, you may not have the song memorized, but since you have the form written out and you can see where the transitions are, you're a drummer, so you know how to do fills on improv. You don't really have to learn each and every fill. But if you see we're coming from a verse to a chorus, and you listen to the song 3 or 4 times, so you know on this verse and chorus, we're gonna build it up a little bit and we're going into a big chorus. So you know to probably do a high energy fill to go into that chorus, right? So you kind of know just from listening to the songs where the fills and stuff are. If you're not confident with remembering where the fills and stuff are, I would say wherever there is a fill or transition, go back to your sheet where you have the verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, blah, blah, blah. And in between those sections, let's say you have a verse, you wrote down verse, and then you wrote down chorus, right? In between there, onto the side, write down here, okay, fill or transition or like a dynamic change maybe going, like maybe write down in the middle here, get quiet or get loud, that kind of thing. Just write down whatever you need visually to remind you of what you need to play while you're doing it, so you don't have to think about it while you're doing it, and you can just look at the paper, okay? Hopefully this helps. It's kind of a quick video explaining just via words here, just talking to you what I would do if I had a last minute gig. Hopefully this helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video.